My husband Barney and I, came to Holy Comforter by accident. It was 1971 and we just moved into our house in Vienna. On the first Sunday, we went to the closest Episcopal church and arrived at the appointed time for service that was listed on the sign in the yard, only to find everyone coming out from the church, crossing the parking lot and getting into their cars. It was the first Sunday of their summer schedule. I noticed a church over on Beulah Road, an Episcopal church, and I think they have a later service we could make. The welcome we received at Holy Comforter was so warm. We never got back to try the other church, even though that rector stopped by that week, and I liked him very much. The people at Holy Comforter are what drew us in. Oh, you needed Virginia driver's license? I have the book you need for the written test. Why don't you follow me home and we'll have some lunch? It's hard to overstate how much that welcome means when you're brand new to an area and don't know a single soul. The next year, our son Matt was born. Holy Comforter hadn't had a baby in quite a long time, so he got a lot of attention as well as a warm welcome. Our 3 daughters followed, and people made a point of seeking them out, getting to know them, talking to them each week. From an early age, they were all comfortable with adults, and I credit their experience with adults at church with that skill. Living 500 miles from both sets of grandparents, it was great to have surrogate grandparents at church. And this community helped us raise our kids. You raised them in the faith, and that was so important. But not only that, you taught them important life skills. They learned leadership and gained confidence through the acolyte and youth programs. Through the mission trips, they learned the importance of compassion and service. And they got to see what it's like to be the least among us. A family friend observed all 4 of our children were working in service occupations: a firefighter, a habitat worker, and 2 teachers. They got that grounding here at Holy Comforter. It was this faith community that formed my adult faith. I loved the work and the growth I experienced as I served for 13 years here as the Director of Christian Education. I had a passion for the children's program, in part because that's the way I came to faith. But the real growth came through the adult education. There were folks on that Christian Education Committee who were very good at nudging me beyond my comfort zone, encouraging me to try new things, and then working alongside me to make sure they happened. Bob Dennig was very good at that. I know it was out of that ministry that my call to ordained ministry emerged, and you supported me on that journey. What a gift it is to be back among you now, once again part of this thriving faith community. It feels like I've come full circle. And I know it was no accident we came to Holy Comforter. It was an example of God's hand at work, and for that I am very grateful.